What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, US Monastir took care of business against Stade Malien in their first game, and US Monastir won this game, the reigning BAL champions, 78-68. So let's just talk about this. Shooting wise, US Monastir just knew what they had to do. 27 out of 57 shots, 47% shooting from the field, 61% shooting on 2-point field goals, and from deep, they shot 26%. Out of 23 attempts, they sunk in six threes. So this is actually a pretty good stat line from deep. Given they are not that efficient, but they were able to at least convert on 2-point field goals. They were able to do that. But on the other side against Stade Malien, they've really struggled shooting the ball. Out of 79 attempts, only 27 went in. 34% shooting from the field, 45% on 2-point field goals. Actually, that's the reason why the game became close. But from deep, it was an abysmal 16%. But from the line, you can see US Monastir really took serious care to make sure that they've knocked down all their free throws, and it was something that was required. When you're getting sent to the line, you need to knock down those free throws, which they did. When you look at the rebounds, it was really close. US Monastir are 2 rebounds shy from, tying Stade Malien. And in the assists, it was just 1 assist shy. US Monastir to, tie Stade Malien in the assists. 9 steals for US Monastir, 4 blocks. Stade Malien did not even record a single block. And it was actually an overall good game. Suleiman Bathe, he had actually a standout performance despite the loss against US Monastir Stade Malien. He showed up pretty much with a 34-point bomb, and he did it. He scored 34 points. Actually, this is the highest scoring right now so far. So we're waiting for someone to drop a 40 bomb so that he can be able to know who's that scorer. But those scores, but you can't cap off with a win. It's pretty disappointing. But nevertheless, US Monastir just had to put their foot down because they're reigning champions. So, but US Monastir, Jerome Randall, 18 points. He led in scoring. Ibrahima Thomas, he led in rebounds for US Monastir, 10 rebounds. Suleiman Bathe, he had three assists. Jerome Randall, he led in points and assists, 18 points, 7 assists. That's a very good stat line right there. And US Monastir, they're not losing. They didn't, come here to lose their first game. This is a roster that they didn't know. They did some few changes in their roster. They let go of Ater Majok. He's gonna go Petro de Luanda. Can't wait to see USM match up against Petro de Luanda. It's gonna be very exciting to see. But given this is their first game, they've been able to get some reps in, try to find a way to gel with this first team, especially in that BAL stage. And Jerome Randall, he was actually the guy that who was the MVP of this game. He's the point guard. 34 minutes played. This man had played heavy minutes, 50% shooting from the field. He had 18 points and 6 for 6 from the line. He was 100%. He had 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Very interesting, especially him knocking down all his free throws. Also, Ibrahima Thomas, 22 minutes played, 11 points. He really struggled shooting the ball, 3 of 12, 25% shooting from the field, 4 from the line, and he had 10 rebounds. So he finished this game. Ibrahima Thomas finished this game with a double-double. And this is actually a very good thing to see because USM, they need to get back in the finals and go back-to-back, which is actually pretty important. And in total rebounds, you could see it was just pretty close. You could see Stade Malien tried to, get the edge on US Monastir getting those balls. But looking at the overall flow of the game, you could see Stade Malien were really getting exploited, especially on the turnovers. They're not able to, get to their spots, especially from deep. They really struggle shooting that abysmal 16%. Even the previous game, Cora Falcons, they really struggled, man. From deep, getting that shot off from deep, is something that, I feel like moving on and you progressively like play these games, like you get 2 games or 3 games in a 5-game sample size, at least they can be able to improve and increase their 3-point percentage. But overall, it was a good game. You could see second chance points. You could see Stade Malien were really, really, tearing. They're really tearing USM apart. And about bench points, it was actually pretty important. USM were able to, get up on the bench points against Stade Malien. They had 31 bench points and 20 points from turnovers. I just saw a situation where USM were forcing a steal, forcing a stop. They used some traps a bit. They played a very good pick and roll in there, and they're able to get some easy points, especially with the big man rolling hard and forcing steals and getting them transition points was actually pretty crucial. So this was one thing that I've seen that made them have the edge in winning this basketball game. So yeah, I can't wait for the next game. So tomorrow will be a day off, and I can't wait for Tuesday to be able to see like how like all these other teams that are inside the conference are gonna pan out. So yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to keep you guys updated on the community tab. So please be sure to check out my community tab. I'll be making sure to give live updates in there. And yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.